10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and off we go. We will start off at the house. Bad idea, I'm sure. Glove. Never mind, good idea. Yeah, I know that there's one US president who apparently, like, he got sick or something, and he wound up, like, getting, like, the treatment they gave him was, like, whiskey up the butt or something. Too early in the race to be talking about this, but that is... Ooh, red cane. If I find mushroom, I can fake powder. Because that is something that I have... that, you know, taking meds that way has always reminded me of. Okay, I've killed one guard. I've killed 2 guards, and the second one dropped $5. You know, that makes sense. Alright, Tier 1 tree pull is single rupees. We're gonna save and quit. Go to the sanctuary. Since I have the glove, I will also be checking the back of escape. That is 1 castle item right there. There are 6 items in the castle in total, and the sanctuary counts as part of the castle. Yeah, I mean, when you get older, your hormones get weird. Heck, your body gets weird. Rats out of the way. Oh my god. Flippers! The flute! Okay, that's 4 items total out of Hyrule Castle. Interesting. Also, finding the flute is exactly why we like to do other things before we go to the sanctuary. Because the flute is huge. God, it's like how fucking Musk did got those hair plugs. And oh no, I gotta go this way. Yeah, Musk's hair plugs. That's gender affirming care right there, pal. Heart piece out of the bonk rocks. Why am I bothering? I know that it's single rupees. I don't want the single rupees. I don't want the single rupees. Beyonce song, all the single rupees. Oh, I didn't mean to go down the stairs. That's just bombs. Okay. I mean, if anybody deserves it. Oh, ether. That might be required. And yeah, who knows? Maybe it's like the whole situation where, like, Viagra was originally developed as like a heart drug. And then they were like, wait a minute. Ow. I have not collected any bombs, so I will be grabbing the safety bomb from these rocks. And you know, just to be safe, I'm gonna do it again. That will cover me for Blind's Hut and also the well. If both of those places don't have bombs, something is seriously strange. $50. That's our bottle vendor money. Speaking of bottles, there's a bottle. And look, bombs! Yeah, I believe that guy has high blood pressure. Having weight does that to a person, and speaking as somebody of some weight myself, yeah. Ooh, sword. Sword gives us the ability to actually use that ether medallion we found. 10 bombs. Yeah. And so that's why it ends up getting used in hormone therapy. Oh, Master Sword. Well, that's interesting. Master Sword. Ooh, hammer. Alright, well, it's a little early for this, but I'm having a drink now. Yeah, that is rough. You go through these steps to get the body you want, and then you don't even feel like rocking it, you know? 10 arrows. I have a couple of bottles, so I can visit the sick kid too while I'm here. Ooh, cape. If I find a bottle... Or not a bottle. If I find the Moon Pearl, then Aga is officially in logic. Or not the Moon Pearl. I need the lamp for Aga to be in logic, and the Moon Pearl for it to be, like, useful at all. We don't have the mushroom or the powder. If we did, I'd be going over to the... Well, there's our Moon Pearl. Okay. If we had the mushroom or the powder, I'd be going to the magic bat. Having the hammer makes that kind of the logical next step. But, not doing it. I guess I'll get the hammer out. It does a little bit more damage than the Master Sword. Hey, that's legit. Alright, I don't care about those arrows, so I'm going to save and quit. Look, Chad is here for chatting, and that's what you're doing. We're going to go back to my home, and we are going to South Shore checks. I have gloves and hammer and Moon Pearl. I have the ability to enter the Dark World and actually do things. I just realized. I just don't have the ability to come out of the Dark World and do things. Presently, it is a one-way trip. Oh, 20 bucks. Alright, not super useful. Hey, let's do a map check. Okay. Crystals. Alright, I'm probably going to find a hook shot somewhere down here. Now that I think about it, like, hookshot would solve my problems on Death Mountain. Up there, I basically only have the ability to get into Spectacle Rock. 300 rupees, 20 rupees, 3 bombs, heart piece, blue mail. Okay. I've been trying to think of how to make your old wolf character into being part dragon. Can't decide what set of horns she should have. Part of you want antlers. I mean, antlers are fun. I've been doing the Legion remix, and I'd forgotten that we got an explanation for why High Mountain Tauren have antlers instead of, like, standard Tauren horns. Blame Cenarius. Yeah, it was part of the flashback with the Holm High Mountain when he was, like, fighting in the War of the Ancients. Oh, look, Tempered Sword. What the hell? Wah! Yeah, he showed up to help fight the Legion, and Cenarius was like, thanks, man, here, have my blessing, and just gave him antlers. On account of Cenarius being a deer. Okay, I want to check this island. That is Quake. I might need that. Oh no! I can understand why you would make that that assumption, but like also, Cenarius is Malorn's kid, so same horns. No! Arrowed. Fortunately, I'm using actual flippers. Alright, buddy, what do you got for me? 20 bucks. Alright. Excuse me? Oh! Okay. This'll be slightly faster than going around. Let's check the waterfall cave. If it has money, I might be able to afford whatever Zora's got. Bombs. Heart. Okay. And she's giving out green potion. Which I may as well use because I have nothing in my magic meter. Lady, give. Okay, we have one more possible option. If the ledge in here has money on it, we can use that. If it doesn't, then we have to skedaddle. It has the lamp. I'm not skedaddling. I am going to go get that lamp. I just won't be able to buy whatever Zora has. Oh, I want to believe that the green potion in this game is like... I don't know, it tastes probably... the generic science taste. You know, what does flubber taste like, you know? Okay, well, let's go over here. See what's on the desert ledge. 20 bucks. We'll see what Agina has. Oop. Whoa. Flubber tastes like rubbing alcohol. More like flubbing alcohol, am I right? Okay, Agina has 20 bucks. Oh my god. They're gonna nickel and dime me. I'm going to go up the mountain, I guess? Let's rescue the old man. I had the lamp. I can do this. It's in logic. I should not be dashing there. I know there's a pit. Old man, you coming with me? I cannot run while I'm escorting the old man. He's feeble. He cannot run. He slows you down. Excuse me. Heart. Standard heart container. Oh, no, I didn't want to go in. Okay. That means I've lost my spin speed. It's fine. It's fine. Just get it back on these stairs. I think I have it back. Yeah. Alright, on top of Spectacle Rock is a heart piece, and inside is 20 bucks. So I know I'm hard up for money right now, but I'm not so hard up for money that I'm going to go through Spectacle Rock for 20 bucks. Okay, here's the new plan. Let's go to Sahasrara. Excuse you. This man's closet has 3 things in it. They are 20 bucks, 50 bucks, and 50 bucks. Okay, well, good news is that it gives us the ability to go get whatever we didn't get from Zora. But also, I will hold off on doing that. I'm right here. Let's check Hype Cave real quick. We'll do a little bit of a reverse, we're going to do a reverse Smith chain right here. I'm already on bombs. What am I doing? 20 bucks. 10 arrows, 3 bombs, heart piece, 50 bucks. Come on, Hype Cave. What's wrong with you? How else could you drag in a dog? You do not want to give her wings. I mean, I can think of one dragon dog right off the top of my head you could draw inspo from. Are you familiar with our old pal Falcor? He flies and he doesn't have wings. No, from the Never-Ending Story. 20 bucks. Thank you, Stump Kid. Turn into tree now. Yeah, he's like a weird dragon thing with a dog face. And the kid from the Never-Ending Story ends up like riding him at some point. Yeah! Dig game, give me your prize. It was 5 bucks. Alright. Yeah, that's all we can do here, so we're gonna save and quit. Yeah, he is weird, isn't he? It's great. Okay, our next stop is going to be Thieves Town. I neglected to check to see exactly what dungeons I needed to do in the Dark World. It's fine. Yeah, Neverending Story is a weird series of movies that realistically, like, I don't know, I don't know that I watched any of them past the first one, but, like, they're odd. If the first one is any indication, they're gonna be weird. Can't do anything at Skull Woods. Okay. Pod is once again green pendant. Let's do some checks in the village. Oh, so we have the cape. 10 arrows. Bombs. Yeah, so we have the cape, so I can actually do bumper ledge. Can't do graveyard ledge because I don't have the mirror, but, you know, there's things we can do. Shield. Okay. I want to check the rest of the village here. Got any bombs for me? Yeah, you do. Ten arrows. Goddamn. Where is my stuff? I guess we're gonna do the dungeon, since it has 4 items in it. And I can absolutely beat this place. Small key. Which means the big key chest is in play. Sometimes you don't ever have to go to it, because sometimes it just contains the big key. Alright, compass. Is this dungeon going to be a mullet? Is it going to be all business in the front? God, there's this series of heart piece. Okay, series of Japanese. This has got to be a big key then, doesn't it? Yeah, series of Japanese skits that were parodying Sentai stuff that like showed up on you know, YouTube, and eventually got moved over to Dailymotion because YouTube was like, oh, copyright, can't have that here. Because it's like from an actual TV series. And so like the first day they show up, they've got like 2 Red Rangers and like 3 Yellow Rangers. And the guy that they're supposed to be fighting, he's like a skull guy, he's like, what's wrong with your colors? Did you guys not like talk about this ahead of time? Aren't you guys friends or something? And 2 of them are like, I've never spoken to this man before today. It's like, how did you get on a team together? And it's like a long, like 9-part series, and in one of them he's like telling them, you know, when you're coming up with your costume, really lean into what your idea of a hero is. And they're like, oh, okay, I see what you're giving us the advice for then. Because he wants to have a good fight out of this too. Like, it's almost like Venture Brothers-esque in terms of like the villain playing along with the protagonist, right? And so at one point, like, one of the dudes just comes out of the closet of the person they're trying to save, and he's dressed like Falcor from the Neverending Story, and he immediately trips while stepping out of the closet because he's got giant, like, dog shoes on. And after he stands up, he just strikes a pose and goes, Falcor! I lose it every time. Oh, I have all the dungeon items. That means I may as well just go over here and get whatever's in here. But yes, the series was called 5 Go Rangers, and it was good. Well, there's our hook shot. Okay, that's our Death Mountain access. This was the correct call. We can now get into Hera. Hello. The mirror. Okay, now we can definitely get into Hera. We can do it 2 ways now. Goddamn. Blind can be a bit of a chump if you have the cape or the blue cane. Especially the blue cane, but the cape is good too. And you know what? Now we have the mirror, so that means I can actually go check the graveyard ledge. This was the correct play. You know what? There's no sense in taking chances here. I may as well use the cape. What do you got for me, man? Full heart container. Okay. I always have to pause when I'm getting a full heart container, because there are 2 different types. There's the one that just gives you an additional heart container, so your health increases by 1. But there's also the heart container that comes out of the Sanctuary chest, which has the distinction of being the only heart container in the game that also refills your health. So anytime you grab one of those and it refills your health, I will say Sank Heart. That's what they call it. Ooh! The magic powder. I might need that. What's my stun prize? A heart. Okay. Sink heart. Yay, you know what? Good enough. Yes, the heart that's typically found in the Sanctuary. Okay, so now we just have one more chest to check along the top here. It is... Actually, is it even a chest? I don't think it's... No, it's not a chest. It's just an item in a cave. The graveyard ledge. And actually, you know what? Since I have the mirror, I can also check King's Tomb while I'm here. Okay, what are you? 20 bucks. I'll grab it. And you know what? From King's Tomb, I can also proceed over to the catfish. Yes, this is a good series of checks, because from the catfish, I can use the mirror to go to Zora's domain and see what Zora's selling, because I still don't know. I didn't have money to buy it when I was here the first time. Bombs. Okay. Yeah, getting these checks in, and the only time that they will possibly be, you know, good timing. Excuse me, you. Okay, so we'll just swim across the river here. We still have not found the mushroom, but that's okay. We don't really need it. There's something that I'm always curious about that I don't know if it's like something that can happen in logic, but if the witch was to reward the mushroom for the mushroom turn-in, you could never actually complete it, but you also wouldn't need to complete it because the mushroom is only used for that turn-in. It could be. Bombs. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to this fish. After which we will save and quit and go back up the mountain. Okay. Oh, look, the bow! It was important after all. Well, goddamn. Okay. Well, you know, I said we were going to go up the mountain. We're going to go up the mountain. Ow. But we're going to do it this way. It's possible I will find the book over here. If I find the book, I can use that to check the ether tablet. I do not... Oh no, I do have the mirror. Well, whatever, I'm already here. Empty bottle, 50 bucks. Is that all of the bottles? No, that can't be all of the bottles. Can it? Guess we'll find out. Yeah, there we go. Titan's Mitts. Ice Rod. 20 bucks. Bombs. 300 bucks. Okay, well, this cave was very worth it. I think I might be too far to the right. I was not. I was in the correct position. I doubted myself once again. That's fine. Sometimes a healthy dose of doubt is good to keep you on your toes. What's on the island up here? It's 50 bucks. No, fairy, come back. God. Okay. What am I doing? I want the hammer. We're going to do Tower of Hera. And we're going to do it quickly. Because I have the hook shot. Okay. Oh, look, it's our last bottle. Alright. And there's our big key, which means we would need to go up the up anyway. So this is fine. Okay. Hera pot clip has been achieved. And now we are at the top of the dungeon. Let's check the other two chests. This is compass. And small key. Okay. Hint tile says heart containers in the sanctuary. Thank you for that. Okay, so here's the thing. With the small key, we might need to do the basement. Or, if the boss drops an item, then we know that the basement has the map. It could go either way. Moldorm. Whatever. I'll pop the cape, and he will never be able to touch me. 10 arrows. Okay. The map is in the basement. We can ignore that. Okay, now we need our hammer again, because I'm going to go over this way. I'm going to go into the Dark World. Excuse you. Oh, I'm never going to get that fairy. Okay, I'm going to check Spiral Cave first. Gotta be careful when dashing in Spiral Cave, because those jellyfish mean business and they sneak up on you. $5. Yeah, I love how confidently I Harapot, despite the fact that there was that 1 week, like, sometime last month, I believe, where I just flubbed it, like, twice and got soft-locked. It can happen. A little block deletion there. By spamming the mirror as we push a block, it just causes it to vanish. We send it to the light world, I assume. $20. And $20. Alright, well, we still have Hookshot Cave to check while we're up here. And also we can open Turtle Rock. Push comes to shove, we also have the ability to do Spike Cave. Bombs. $20. Bug net. At least that one's a unique item. Heart piece. Okay. I remember the island just had some money, so don't care about that. Let's see, what do we need to get into Turtle Rock? Is it Ether or Quake? It's Quake, which I do not have yet. Good to know. It is a crystal. I will need that. See, that's one of the situations where the ability to get into Turtle Rock without actually having the medallion via the back entrance, useful. Alright, no health for us. You preferred the sequel. I do not understand the reference. Okay, we're gonna pop the cape. Just to not die. And find bombs. Oh, Quake 2, I see what you did there. Okay. Yeah, my real first foray into first-person shooters on the PC was Half-Life. I played Doom, but not on PC. And it's just, it was just the right time. Everybody was playing Counter-Strike. Okay. Another friend tried to get me into TFC back in the day, and it was okay, but it didn't really stick. Oh. I'm shocked there's not more girly arena shooters. It feels like an untapped market to just be like, you like this kind of game, now you can play it while looking at ladies. Ooh, Tamagotchi. Heart piece. Okay. First chest I got was a big key, and the second one there was a heart piece, which means there are 2 more items left in the dungeon. 8 people's face and balls. Sounds like a good Friday night, am I right? Alright, full magic. Give me that. Compass. Okay. Cache requires a bomb. That could be anything. Hell, that could be the graveyard ledge. I don't remember what I got up there. Heart piece. Okay, so the dungeon has presented me with what we like to call the 50-50 option. I'm going to go straight to the boss. If the boss drops the map, then I'm missing 1 item in the dungeon. We'll see. If the boss doesn't drop the map and instead drops an item, then I don't need to come back in. So it's a gamble. Oh, you weren't supposed to activate yet. Go back to sleep. Get my sword out for the satisfying spin. Alright, now we're going to fight these guys. Excuse me. The map. God damn it. Alright. Okay. I flipped a coin. Tails, we're leaving it behind. Oh, where to next? God, it's gotta be Dark World. Let's go to the Mire Shed. That's a dungeon we can beat. Mastamon definitely sounds like a Lady Digimon. Yeah, this is a crystal. Okay. $20 and $50. She digivolves from you getting Angelomon and late. Nice. Quake. God damn it. I gotta go get Quake. $20. I don't need that. There's Angelomon and Lady Devimon, Lady Devimon? Kissing. Gosh, it's like my lemon's coming true all over again. Speaking of millennials. Right, Swamp is a pendant. I don't want to need it. I have one red pendant already, though. So that's good. Or red crystal already. I think this was Quake. Yeah, this was Quake. Okay, now we have Quake. Oh, we also have the powder. Let's go back to town. I'm going to do a few things at once here. Since we have the Titan's mitts, I'm going to enter the Dark World. We're going to collect the Smith, return him to his home, check the Magic Bat, and then fly the purple chest over to the guy. Unfortunately, we are not able to loop the K-45 into that, but it's fine. Alright, Mr. Frog, you coming with me. God, I've been watching the new Dimension 20 series and I almost wanted to call him Wisconsin J. Toad. I assume the middle initial was J. That's just the way it usually plays out. Shovel! Oh, Dimension 20. It's not new, it is the new series, but like, yeah. I think they've only got like 2 more episodes left in the thing. I think at the end of the last one, Brendan described the next one as the penultimate episode. Alright, Bat, what do you got for me? Fire Rod! Oh my god. It's all coming together. We can do Ice Palace. We can do Turtle Rock. I love penultimate. It's a solid word. It gets the point across in a single word when some other people would say second to last. In terms of word economy, it's very cheap. It just doesn't feel that way because it's a long word. Boomerang. I'll grab it because it's useful. Alright, we have the purple chest. We take it to the light world. God, yeah, using a boomerang to retrieve the other boomerang. That would be fun. Tragically, I don't think items are grabbable. They should be, though. Because that would be nice. Alright, what do you got? Bombos! Okay, we officially have all of the medallions now. And I will now re-enter my... Where's my Dark World portal? You know what? Doesn't matter. There's one up here. We will enter this Dark World portal. Because I still want to check Cave 45. Actually, it's very possible I might be in Go mode. It's possible. I'm thinking about it and I'm like, what am I missing? And like, fucking nothing. I'll grab that. That would be a short seed. But look at how many items I have. I think I'm in Go mode. I just need to go clear dungeons now. Okay. Well, you know what? I have the shovel. I'm going to check the dig spot and then fly out of here. Figure out where I want to go first. 20 bucks. Okay. You know what? First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Kakariko. we're going to save Turtle Rock for last. I'm going to go to Skull Woods. I'm going to complete the dungeon from the back, because I don't care about items in there. I just want to go fight the boss and get out. I like that I switched to the hammer, despite the fact that I don't actually need it. It's just a force of habit. Okay, I'll get some crisp dash lines in here. God, I used... So I got a grumpy email at work the other day. And, when I, like, read it, and I was like, the fuck is this guy's problem? I described him to one of my coworkers. I said, this guy's a real peppercorn. And she's like, what does that mean? And, like, she thought maybe I was using, like, some kind of newfangled slang or something. I'm like, no. It's not even old-fashioned either. It's not slang at all. It's just, I just called him that. I'm just saying he's acting spicy. Small key. Okay. It's not bad to get. No. Okay. You know what? Get them all on screen. I don't know if this is more efficient or less efficient than just shooting them all. Did any of you guys drop magic? You drop some magic, sure. I'm just conserving magic. Okay. I don't care about the other small key in there. Skull Woods is one of the few dungeons, it might be the only dungeon, that just has an extra key. There we go. Okay, Moth. A pushover. Give me the map. Sure. Crystal is mine. And let's get out. I'm not even going to check the rest of the dungeon. Let's see. Where to next? I mean, I have Quake now, so I can do Misery Mire. So yeah, we'll mirror out and we'll go to Misery Mire. Desert Palace does not need to be done. Eastern Palace doesn't need to be done. Or no, Eastern Palace did need to be done. It was Palace of Darkness that doesn't need to be done. The Dark World equivalent of Eastern. Excuse you. Quake. Okay, in we go. Apparently that bonk is, like, considered an advanced technique, which I believe and agree with. But also it means that, like, the rando people do not expect you to know how to do it. So if you're playing on, like, beginners rules, then, you know, they don't put in that you can do this place without the hook shot. But you can do this place without the hook shot because you can bonk. Yeah, bonk jumping is not something that the game ever actually explains to you. But it is something that they clearly intended to be in the game. Map. Dang it. Wait. This chest's over here. Small key. Small key. Alright. Next, we're just going to go through this door down here. We will grab another small key from this jellyfish. Hit that switch and get out. Switch to the hammer for this satisfying hammer dash. Oh! Interrupted. For another small key. You hate to see it. Hey, Anti-Fairy. Help me out. Okay, what do we got in here? Heart piece. Okay. At this point, I suspect perhaps Vanilla Big Key. So we will be checking cutscene room. Which is so named because this shaking takes forever. This dungeon is shaking so much you'd think it was an Eddie Money song. Nobody's gonna get that reference. Vanilla Big Key. God, at this point, just don't bet against vanilla. The dungeon loves to screw with you. I need red cane. I realized recently that if you just throw the block backward from that door, it goes to the right place every time. There's nothing there for me to grapple to. Don't shoot me. Okay. Sometimes little black balls fly out of that doorway after it's blown open. I don't know what they are. But I suspect they may be able to be turned into potato knishes. There's a rat we can ask about that. I didn't want to go back down the stairs. I just wanted to duck into the doorway to avoid the fire snake. Okay, what's the play here? Cape and spin. Ah. Good enough. Now I just need to shoot the main eye 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Small key. Alright, Misery Mire is defeated. Dungeon do be kinda balls. Okay, from there, where are we gonna go? From there we're gonna go do Ice Palace, which I can also get into, and just beat backwards. Or in my usual parlance, we will take the Ice Palace from behind. Oh my god. My magic. No! Okay, luckily those little slime jellyfish guys, they drop little bits of magic, so that's at least some restoration. Why did I plant a bomb? I wasn't even trying to go for the bomb, I was trying to go for the hook shot. Okay. Heart piece. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I don't need to check chests. I need to kill the boss. And we will do it by clipping through this wall. First try. Big key. You know what, that might be useful. Small key. Also might be useful. We're just going to go ahead and skip those guys. We're going to skip the big chest. We're going to go straight to the boss. Wait. Did I not have... I thought I had a small key. Apparently I do not have the small key that I thought I had. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now I have a small key. Now I go fight the boss. Okay. It all worked out in the end. Well, that ain't gonna work. Okay. Switch to hammer. Lift this thing and jump in the hole. Get out the bombos, because that'll bust open this ice boss in one shot. No! I'm like, how are you not dead? There we go. Alright. I screwed up that boss fight. Alright, a full heart container. Another crystal. Which means now we just need to go up the mountain to Turtle Rock. And then we can storm Ganon's tower. This is a fast seed. That's my potion situation. I'm sure I'll be fine for potions. I'm not so close to that bush that I can't be in the light world. Come on, be nice. There we go. Okay, number 1. No! Okay. We've taken 1 hit so far. Regrettable, but not insurmountable. Ugh, okay. We gotta go around. Because dead rocks are a pain. Those are some crisp dash lines right there. 0 wasted movement. Sweet. Okay. Bonk, 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 and in we go. Now we need Quake. Right there. Half magic would have been nice, but it's not required. We still have 1 green potion for just in case. And Lord only knows we can get a lot of magic refills in here. Let's check over here first. I will say the blue mail and the blue shield combined with the orange sword is like absolutely my jam in terms of color schemes. Yeah, blue and orange, they just work for me. I don't know what it is. A lot of people don't care for orange in some designs. Okay, big key, small key, back to the front of the dungeon, and I will grab full magic from here. And not having the half magic pickup, it sucks a little bit, but it's not insurmountable. Oh, this room's gonna suck. Room's always a little rough. Oh boy, the compass. Well, I only got hit once. Excuse me? How is that guy not safely out of the way? How am I taking so many hits from these anti-fairies? In terms of this dungeon, I feel like Turtle Rock is the place where I will be weaker than some of the other racers. Oh no. There are some Turtle Rock strats that I do not know that well. Like, there are times when it's perfectly acceptable to skip this chest. I don't know what they are. Half magic. I'm glad I didn't skip that chest. I love half magic. Not only did it refill my magic, it also makes it so that now I can do things for much, much cheaper. I probably should have bottled one of those fairies. Oh well, it's fine. There'll be more anti-fairies down the road. I'll just try to not get hit. This has worked out so well for me so far. I didn't need to go this way, because this takes me to the big chest, which I don't really need. I'll grab it anyway. Map. This is why we don't grab things we don't need. Well, you know what? Actually, I don't know that I don't need it, because I need a small key. It could be that the big chest there has the small key that we need to get into the end. No! I booched that timing. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna grab the full magic from here. And also these hearts. And then I just hold left and we go to the end. Okay, so as predicted, I do need a small key. So there will be a small key somewhere on Laser Bridge here. Silver arrows? God. God! Okay. Small key. The other two chests are items. I'm not gonna get them. Alright. That was pretty good. Didn't do my red cane dash, but very whatever. Grab these last two supplies, and then in we go. We will start off with the ice rod to kill the firehead, because it comes out first. Oh! Oh my god. You know, I have a fairy in a bottle. It's fine. Alright, we got him. One heart left. And I didn't even need to use the fairy in a bottle. Heart container. Okay. Or heart piece, rather. Well, there's our final crystal. So we're just going to run over to Ganon's tower now. What's this? It's a lot of money. Okay. Alright, ladies, light it up while I have a drink. Alright. As per usual, we will check the two chests over here on the right. And then we will check the chests on the left. Butter sword. 10 arrows. This is technically considered the optimal routing because there are, more chests on the left Then on the right. Oh, look! Okay, well I need that, but I also need a small key, so let's go get the small key from this room. God damn! And we got the silver arrows too, so that's good. Is that room pretty clean? Wait, I still need my sword held. So I can also do this to these guys. Oh, Cape, you're so useful. Just so useful. Oh, that might have been nice to get, but I didn't get it. And that's fine. Excuse me, you should be dead. I should not be on the red cane for that room. Excuse me, sir. No, come back. Sir? Don't shoot me. Ugh. Ooh. Well, so much for that idea. This fire spitter is cramping my style. How are you not dead? You've been hit twice now. Okay. I'm even on the red cane. I didn't even mean to do that. No! Okay. Next is a room with the lamp. Okay. I don't need that full magic pickup, so I'll just go up the stairs. Light these. I don't think I need the small key off these guys, but I'll grab it anyway. Hey, last chest, what are you? 10 arrows. Okay, I can't switch items while he's dying. So I'm stuck on the cape, but that's fine. It's worth it to not get bonked into the pit. dash between those two bumpers. And now we fight this wizard for the first time this week. Are you guys serious? One hit. Two hits. Please position yourself better. 4 hits. 5 hits. Just need one more. There we go. He's dead. And you know what? We got the silver arrows. We got green potion. This should, in theory, be pretty quick. I'll get the cape out and ready. Oh, stream boo ads. Alright, he's in the next phase. I know I only need to hit him once. I like to wail on him. He has it coming. Also, thank you for dealing with that bot. One hit. 2 hits. And he's dead. Huh. Alright, well, done. I win the race. First place is me. That hasn't happened before. Huh. That took all of an hour and 23 minutes. That was very unusual. Yeah, oh my god. Just incredibly quick. I routed things, I guess, properly? Huh. Now, Saku will be running this asynchronously, so we'll see if she beats my time. I'll have to make sure to check the actual, like, race room. Not the race room, but the fungus for life. Okay, she just had... The witch just had health. Okay. Yeah, I will have to keep an eye on the race channel, because in theory she will post her time there. Anybody else who runs asynchronously, yeah, I beat Kara and Taco. They're usually pretty quick. How did I do that? I mean, I know I got some crisp dash lines, but like my Ice Palace boss was so all over the place. I guess, yeah. It's all that Warcraft playing that's doing it for me. Yeah, I mean, and I guess I didn't I didn't succumb to the urge to open up additional chests. I stuck to my guns and, you know, just grabbed actual essentials for the most part. I had to grab last chest. Okay, here comes the important stuff. Tom. Tom makes Tom Crow. Patreon supporters. Dogdo, Chris Campagna, and Sven Streng. And they got this special thanks section. Imosaru, of course, makes an item tracker, and Saku, of course, runs the league here, but she also does a lot of other things for the community, too. That's why she gets in the special thanks section. First sword found in 5 minutes. Started with the boots. Flute in 1:44. That was pretty quick. Mirror in 24 minutes. That was a lot of good finds. I only killed bosses with the tempered sword and then the gold sword. I guess it counts. I found the gold sword in Ganon's tower, so it must count Aghanim and Ganon. Yeah, that makes sense. 692 damage taken, 1300 magic used, 41 bonks, 6 save and quits. No deaths, no fairy revivals, but it was close that one fight. Total menu time of 1:52, total lag time of 6 minutes 7 seconds. 125 items collected. That's just a shockingly small number. I'm usually up at like 160 something. I didn't open 40 chests. I guess, yeah. Yeah, total time, hour 21:54, or, according to the race room, hour 23. There's Sartaz finishing. Okay. I'm not completely out of the realm of possibility. I'm just quick today. What the heck? How did I win the race? I am intensely sleep deprived today. Well, that's what happened, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll be keeping an eye on the race room to see what time other people showed up. Yeah, God, yeah, it was a rough one today. Oh my God. Fortunately, work was understanding, and I did not have to do the job today. I had to contact one of my coworkers and be like, hey, gotta take a personal day, and she didn't respond, and I was like, oh no, am I the only one in? At which point I would have been like, well, what the hell do I do? But no, she showed up around like 9:30 or 10 and was like, yeah, no, okay. But yeah, no, that is the race, I guess. First place has not happened before. We'll see if it stays first place when the asynchronous racers get in. But as for now, that is, I guess, where we say goodnight to YouTube. Good night, YouTube. It is Monday for you. Come back in 2 days. There'll be more Fallout.